Pokhriyal inaugurates Centre for Happiness at IIM Jammu. University of Dundee offers scholarship for Indian students. Prime Minister Modi releases updated edition of Exam Warriors. Delhi Board of School Education's general body conducts first meeting. Nepal shuts all schools and colleges for 4 days owing to pollution. Ten students in IIT Bhubaneswar test COVID positive. UP schools shut till April 4th for students up to class 8 due to spike in COVID-19 cases. Rajasthan releases proposed exam timetables for classes 9 and 11. Kerala Engineering Architecture medical registrations to begin soon. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank inaugurated the Centre for Happiness in the Indian Institute of Management, that is IIM Jammu, on March 30th. At the virtual inauguration, Nishank mentioned that the newly launched Anandam is developed following the principle of the National Education Policy that aims to transform the country's education system by 2021. According to the minister, the new centre will help in reducing the mental pressure of students and faculty working in the institute, as they have to undergo stress due to deadlines, coursework, teaching load, and professional and personal life pressure. The centre will help people overcome mental stress and help spread positivity, and it will encourage and propagate holistic development for all the stakeholders at IIM Jammu, the minister stated. The Institute Centre for Happiness will be divided into 5 broad categories: counselling, holistic wellness, elective courses on happiness development, research and leadership, and faculty development. The University of Dundee, in collaboration with the British Council, is offering the Great Scholarships 2021 to 2022 for Indian students to study a full-time on-campus postgraduate course of value £10,000. The offer starts in September 2021. Interested and eligible candidates can apply for the scholarship by May 7th. The scholarship is given for the tuition fees. It offers international students who want to study at the UK university a 1-year postgraduate course. It also encourages the students to apply and demonstrate an interest in the chosen subject through examples of work or academic experience. The updated edition of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's book Exam Warriors was launched on March 29th, a month before the CBSE board exam. The book has new mantras and a range of interesting activities to remain stress-free before the exam. Let us all help our youngsters as they appear for their examinations, Modi tweeted. He announced the launch of the new book as he said, "As the exam season begins, I am delighted to share that the updated edition of Exam Warriors is now available. The book has new mantras and a range of interesting activities. The book reaffirms the need to remain stress-free before an exam." The first meeting of the Delhi Board of School Education's general body was held on Tuesday, in which matters regarding the registration and the constitution of the board were discussed. According to a statement from the Deputy Chief Minister's office, the meeting was attended by the nominated and ex officio members of the board. The agenda of the first meeting included appraisal regarding the registration of the Delhi Board of School Education under the Society Registration Act 1860, the constitution of the DBSE and its functioning from the academic session 2021 to 2022, and the appraisal of the members or nominated members of the general body of the board, it said. Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia said that the DBSE will discourage rote learning, bring continuous formative assessments, and promote growth mindsets in students. Nepal's Ministry of Education, during an emergency meeting on Monday, has decided to close all educational institutions till Friday, owing to degrading air quality. The emergency meeting, chaired by Minister for Education, Science and Technology, Krishna Gopal Shrestha, decided to close the educational institutions for this week, a release from the ministry informed. The release further states that universities and educational institutions which have been holding all sorts of exams can continue their operation, adopting appropriate security measures. The ministry has also requested parents to ensure children are mostly staying indoors, limiting their exposure to hazardous haze that has shrouded Nepali skies in recent days. Due to wildfire in more than 54 districts, the quality of air has deteriorated sharply for the past few days, with thick smog blanketing most of the country. Indian Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar, has postponed the arrival of the next batch of students scheduled for April 4th after 10 students tested positive for COVID-19. In a statement on Sunday, IIT said all 10 students are now in the isolation center of the institute and are being taken care of. In view of the positive cases upon entry, the institute postponed the arrival of the next batch of students scheduled for April 4th, 2021. The institute in the statement further said that so far the campus has been COVID-free, except for 5 cases in September 2020 and now some in the isolated quarantine center. The students were being brought to the campus in a phase-wise process, and so far about 50% of senior undergraduate and postgraduate students are on campus with 100% of research students. With the rise in the number of COVID-19 cases in the state, the Uttar Pradesh government on Tuesday extended the closure of all schools up to Class 8 to April 4th. Others are directed to follow the COVID-19 norms strictly. Earlier, the Yogi government had ordered the closure of schools for students up to Class 8 till March 31st. The new instructions are being issued by Chief Minister Yogi in his meeting with top officials. Apart from this, he also ordered officials to raise the number of COVID-19 testings in UP. The Rajasthan State Education Board has released the proposed timetables for classes 9 and 11 final examinations. As per the date sheets, Class 9 exams are expected to begin on April 26th and Class 11 exams are expected to begin on April 24th. The State Board said that a timetable has been issued to conduct Classes 9 and 11 exams. The schools are requested to make required arrangements and conduct the exams as per the given schedule. Class 9 exams will be held in the first shift from 8:30 am to 11:45. Class 11 exams will be conducted in 2 shifts, that is 8:30 am to 11:45 and 12:30 pm to 3:45 pm. There are few subjects which have not been included in the date sheets. Their tests will be conducted on April 22nd and 23rd at the school level. The Commissioner of Entrance Examination will be starting the registration process for Kerala Engineering Architecture Medical Entrance Exam at cee.kerala.gov.in. It has already released a list of documents that will have to be uploaded during the registration process. The interested candidates can obtain the required documents in advance to avoid any hassle. The entrance exam will be a pen and paper based test conducted for admissions into the undergraduate courses offered by the participating institutes of the state. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theenn.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Nitya.